Hey, how's it going? It's Dustin here at Two Fat Guy Reviews. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review slash lesson on the Coil Master coiling kit. It's kind of a nice little deal, especially for those who have trouble with their hands, keeping coils tight and so forth. It's really nice. So here's the package, front. Usual stuff on the back, kind of tells you what is included in it. The base, coiling poles, and the covers. It does come in different colors, so forth. This one in this box happens to be black. The one I'll be using will be blue. But pretty basic setup, and I'll be using a 22 gauge on this wrap. So we'll show you how it's done. So here we go. Here's what's inside the box, okay? You have your rods right here, and they come in different millimeters depending on how you like your coils, so that's kind of cool. A lot of people are like, well, they're the same size. Well, the bottom part is, but when you pull it out, you can see that they're actually different. And the reason why is that different part slides into this hole, okay? Okay, they're all, look at that one, that one's tiny. Who's going to build a coil that small? That's just crazy. But there's ones out there, okay? So the only thing, this is all really cool. Something I've already noticed though, going through, looking over them, each one of these different sizes. The thing that I don't like about it, that it wouldn't have been hard for them to do, is for those of us who are new or laymen who don't know what we like or so forth, they could have put what size it is. So for example, this one, I don't know what size that is, okay? Well, I do, but it's not written on there, you know? So the biggest one is your 3 millimeter, okay? Most people aren't gonna know that off the top of their head. Oh yeah, that's a 3 millimeter post. Well, you know, that's fine and dandy, but it wouldn't have hurt to just write that on there. So that's really the only basic flaw that I have experienced so far with this, okay? So the way it works, okay, is we have the main part, and it unscrews here, okay? So we have this. Now, let's see, we're gonna go with, for demonstration purposes, we're gonna go with 3. And I totally just forgot which one it was already. Again, would have been nice if they would have told us. Okay, so here, we'll need this for later on. Move these guys aside. Okay. Slides into the top here, and then screws onto here. This is now the base. Okay, so now see the hole here and here? That's where the wire goes. And that's really what helps you generate your coil. So we're going to put it through, depending on how long you want your tail, and we're going to hold it, okay? Now you're going to see why each one of these correspond with this post, okay? Because it fits right in there. Now you're like, well, what the heck's that little screw right there for? That's what catches the wire and literally wraps the coil for you. So we hold on to it, we spin it, keeping it tight, okay? Sorry for my wire bouncing everywhere. I could have cut it a heck of a lot shorter, but I didn't. So, we now have a coil, okay? Look at that. I don't know if you can see that too well. Camera's not focusing on it perfectly, but it wrapped a really nice tight coil. So the best way to get it out, I've noticed, is actually to unscrew here, push this post out, okay, and it makes life easier getting this tail out. Now the tail will have a kink in it now, but not the end of the world. So get out my dikes, snip a corresponding tail. I like long tails, right? So there we go. that, focus, there we go, awesome. That is the finished product. Now, I did not squish that, squeeze it, nothing. I haven't fired it, and that is a tight coil. So kind of nice. Like I said, if you notice, there's a little bit of kink in that tail. So there's a flaw there, but not horrible, not at all. That's not gonna make or break a coil by any means, okay? So nice, clean build. So we'll do it again. Again, I have my base. Stick it through right here. Screw it on. Okay. We will thread our wire through just like that. I will hold it. I like to run it with this hand, so I will switch. Okay, again, we're just going to go here and we're going to spin it. And again, look how easy that is making those tight coils. Okay, so there you go. That's the Coil Master. If I find anything wrong with it in the future, we will get back with you and let you know. But as of right now, for basic basic tight coils, your everyday vaping, this thing rocks. Due to speed, due to the fact that it doesn't take a lot of hand strength, to someone who has arthritis, or just not hand strength. It's a great device. Like I said though, our biggest flaw, we wish they would have put what size these were on them. Just for common knowledge. Not everyone knows that that's a 3mm post. So, would have been nice to know. Other than that, again, it's the Coil Master coiling kit. That's it for today. Just want to throw a thanks out to Straight Line Vapors up in Casper, Wyoming, and a couple other locations to letting us play with this and doing this review. I'm going to use it. It's pretty handy. Like I said, for an everyday build, this thing is going to make, I can whip out coils like crazy. Much faster than I could even have by hand. So, and much tighter. I don't do the tightest of coils. So, again, thanks to them. And that's our review on the Coil Master coiling kit. If you have any questions or whatever, leave comments and we'll get back with you. Thanks.